So, hello and welcome to the Hey Whatcha Playin podcast, episode 2, coming out on week 2. This is hosted by me, Dave, and my good buddy, best friend, Xavier.
Hello.
And today, we are a little more structured than last time, actually, because we were recommended some ideas from some close friends and family. Shout out to those guys. So, at the very beginning of this podcast, we are actually going to talk about what we're playing. So, well, you want to go ahead and start with what you're playing this recently?
Yeah, so recently I just got a Nintendo Switch. Big fan, big fan. A lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah. And I was like, I either want to get Super Smash Bros. Or Super Mario Odyssey. And I was like, I haven't played Odyssey yet, and I'm really glad I got the game. A lot of fun, dude.
Yeah, that was one of the games I really wanted to get for my Switch, but I never ended up getting it because I bought everything in one go. So I got Breath of the Wild and uh, Smash Bros. All in one package.
Yeah.
It's from what I understand, it's a bunch of open worlds, right?
Yeah. Well, it's not huge open worlds, but
Yeah, but like big enough to where you can explore.
yeah.
Yeah,
I,
and then what's like the goal of the game?
So like Bowser, kidnaps Peach again and like wants to like get married and stuff. And so
Mhm.
he goes like different areas and like steals stuff for like his wedding. So like the first place is like um a desert area and like he steals like a wedding ring, and then the next one is a flower area and he steals like a bouquet of flowers, and it's like good meme Bowser, good meme.
Yeah.
And
Uh,
it's a simple go and try to stop Bowser and bring Peach back.
yeah. Okay. Well, that doesn't sound too bad. That sounds really fun. I
It
always
is.
thought that
And
you
then
play.
my
Go
favorite
ahead.
part was when you're in the city called New Donk City or something like that.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
so Bowser like takes all the power, so he has to restore the power and like save everyone and stuff. And
Hmm.
then like after that, the mayor was like, "Can you like find 4 musicians on the street and like have a festival with us?" And so you go find them, and then she's like, "Would you like to join us?" And you're like, "You could like it's like yes or no," and then you say yeah. Um, you like start from the beginning, and then you go through like this old like retro like like the old Donkey Kong game or slash Mario game where he's like throwing barrels down and you're trying to get the girl in the red
Yeah.
dress. Yeah, it like came into like that type of game.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
And then like banger music was playing too, so it was really good.
Yeah, like I said, I've always wanted to get that game. I'm probably gonna get it sooner rather than later because I now have money.
There you go.
So I'll be able to get it. But other than that, have you been playing anything else, or just Mario Odyssey?
A little bit of Apex. Still,
Oh yeah,
still enjoying
still
that.
yeah, still not good at the game
I-
because I
It's
play.
it's I want to play more, but also I'm in a cast and it's not fun to play with in a cast.
Yeah, Mr. Cripple over
Yeah,
here had to break his wrist.
fractured actually.
Oh my bad, dude.
Yeah, dude, come on, dude.
I never actually heard like the full story about that. Is there anything funny to that, or
Uh, Tripped over a gutter and fell.
tripped over a gutter? How'd you trip over a gutter?
Like the gutter like comes down like the side of the house and goes into like the yard.
Yeah,
Yeah, I tripped over that and like landed on the pavement with like my hand out.
yeah. Just snapped it
Well,
right in half,
that's
dude.
yeah,
Called it a
like when
day.
SpongeBob snaps his fingers in half.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
that where you pull it up, it's all detailed. You
yeah.
just see it. Oh god, that's gross. Because I don't think it like it's realistic. That's
No, but
funny.
yeah, that's how it happened. And then I was in a brace for like a couple of days and went to the doctors, and then the dude was like, it's either cast for 8 weeks or surgery. I was like, I'll do a cast.
Yeah, I probably want to do the cast. Surgery seems expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah. I've never really heard the full story to that. I knew vaguely what happened, but like I said, not the full story. So that sucks, bro.
it does. What
Yeah.
about you? What are you playing?
What am I playing recently? As you may have heard, because I told you, I'm actually replaying the Mass Effect trilogy, which I went to go play Mass Effect 1, and I got to a certain point and the game crashed,
Oof.
and by all means, I do believe the Mass Effect franchise has a good story. Mass Effect 1 has a fantastic story, but the gameplay is so bad. It's really not fun to play. So I just made my own save through a save editor
Yeah.
and imported that into Mass Effect 2. And right now, I'd say I'm like probably like 65, maybe 70% of the way through Mass Effect 2.
Nice.
And then after that, I'll be moving to Mass Effect 3. And we don't talk about Mass Effect Andromeda because no one likes that
But dude, that's the best game.
game. It has the best gameplay by far, but
Yeah.
it doesn't have the best story at all. That's why I hope to God if they ever remake it, they should remake it in the Mass Effect Andromeda engine in all the old games.
That'd be nice.
It really would be. But other than that,
I'd play it.
you know. Oh yeah. Well, I'm trying to have you play it, but you refuse to play it.
I don't. Yeah.
You don't like the gameplay.
No.
Yeah, the gameplay is really rough to get through, honestly.
If I like played it when that game came out, I would have probably enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, but now
It's
much
like
more.
outdated and stuff. And...
Yeah. So here's hoping for a remake. But other than the Mass Effect games, I've been playing Apex as well. Not good at it. Die a lot. I always call the top guy of the last game garbage. And apparently that means the random player you're playing with always leaves when you call the top guy garbage. Because we have yet to have a match where the guy stays for longer than 30
Honestly,
seconds.
yeah.
So
as long as we don't like try to talk to him, we'll be like, "Oh, hello, dude." And just no mic or something. It's like cool.
Yeah, they just won't say anything to us. Like we'll hear a noise through their mic. We're like, "Oh, hey man, how you doing?" So and so has left the match. It's like, all right, cool. We don't need a third person. We'll just two-man army this game and then get killed within 30 seconds.
Yeah.
But
that one moment I did in Apex where I where I like drop kicked that last dude in the squad.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that was like the last guy in the squad, right?
Yeah. Because I took out the whole
remember
squad. I was like, wow.
That's funny. And then I think one of the only other games I've played recently is actually Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga, because we just found a way to play Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga online.
Without any co-op.
Without
without us being next to each other.
Yeah, without being in the same room, so online.
Yeah.
Hence why I said that. But
probably the most fun I've had in such a long time.
Yeah, we actually live streamed it over on Xavier's Twitch.
Twitch.tv
/ Xavier JPG 0909.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, the link will be on screen as well as in the description and at the end of the video.
That was a test. I was just making sure you know it.
Well, I scrolled up in Discord to read it if I'm gonna be real. But you can go there, and we're gonna start live streaming every so often. The Lego Star Wars live stream is on there now. It's in the past broadcast section. I'd give it a watch because I rewatched it this morning, and I was laughing my ass off.
Did you watch all of it?
Hilarious. I watched the ending part because I remembered that the most.
Okay.
But I'm sure the beginning part was just as funny.
I'm sure, yeah.
But I watched like the last 30 minutes or something like that because I also wanted to get up and get going.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was by far one of the most amazing times I've had playing Lego Star Wars. And whoever wants to watch it, you can go over to his Twitch, click on past broadcast, and boom, bada boom, it's right there.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah, no problem, my guy. It was a blast playing, and like I said, we're gonna be playing more games on his Twitch too. So, be on the lookout for that.
Oh yeah, dude.
Aside from that, I don't think I've played much else other than those games.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, we've been kind of focusing on only a couple games recently. We haven't really been playing a bunch.
Good games though.
Yeah, they are fantastic games. Apex is a blast. It's killing Fortnite, so that's pretty good.
Dude, Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Right.
I'm still bad at Fortnite.
I was playing on the Switch last night. That was fun.
Oh yeah, the Switch has that
Yeah.
Tetris 99 thing
Oh
now.
God,
How's that? Because I saw our buddy AJ installed
I
that.
didn't download it.
You didn't download it? Did
No,
AJ say anything about it?
no.
Oof. So
Yeah.
it's probably not the best. I assume it
I
wouldn't be the
watched
best.
Jane or Ubrax or Nova play it.
Yeah.
I watched like probably like 10 minutes or probably like 5 minutes of it actually. And
Hmm.
yeah, he came in like 94th place one time. I was like, cool.
Oof.
Sounds about
That's like
right.
94th place is like right off the bat you're gone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oof. That's ugly. So I guess that's a new release, right? To kind of talk about where it's like a battle royale esque Tetris.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm saying it's kind of like a new release is because we're now moving into our second segment of the day, uh, where we are gonna talk about upcoming games and our thoughts of those upcoming games. Uh, so would you like to intro that segment, or would you like not intro, but start off that segment?
Yeah. I was thinking about it last night. I'm really glad we're recording today and not yesterday because we would have missed Nintendo Direct.
Oh yeah.
Um, there's a Zelda game, Link's Awakening, getting remade for the Nintendo Switch.
Wow, I didn't
Yeah.
even know that. I didn't even see the Nintendo Direct.
I didn't see it either. I just heard it from other podcasts, but
Hmm.
I want to get more into Zelda, and I'm pretty pumped.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild, man. Because you have a Switch now, I'd get that if I were
I
you.
already
Because
have
that's a
it.
blast.
It's already
Oh, you do?
installed. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna finish Mario first though.
yeah. I'm. I don't know where I am in Legend of Zelda. I know I'm in like. I forget the village name, but I'm in like the second village you're told to go to.
Oh yeah,
So I'm not very far into it, but it's a good time.
it is.
Yeah, but so they're remaking the Legend of Zelda game then, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you
It
know if
like
it's like?
it came out like
Do
on
you
like
know it?
Game Boy
Oh, so it's
Advanced,
like
I think.
classic
Yeah.
Legend of Zelda then. Do you know if they're remaking it in like the new style or it's like they're just revamping?
Looks revamped to me.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. Also, fun news: Assassin's Creed 3 Remaster is gonna be on the Switch too. So,
Oh, hey, there you go. Now
um,
you can get it on both
yeah, I'm gonna.
the PC
I'll
and
wait.
the Switch. You're
I'll
gonna
see it.
wait for it.
I'll see how it looks and runs.
Oh yeah. What if it just looks like normal Assassin's Creed 3 on the
Probably.
Switch? Yeah, I don't know, man. They can do a lot on the Switch without
I was going through the
yeah.
store and totally forgot that Skyrim was on the Switch. I was like, wow, that is
Yeah, that's on
interesting.
the Switch. There's a lot of games that like are Nintendo friendly.
Hmm.
Like there's a zombie. I think The Walking Dead's on the Switch. I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
I may be wrong about that, but
Maybe.
I'm like 90% sure The Walking Dead's on the Switch. But other games, the what am I talking about? Oh, the upcoming games.
One game I really want to get.
What's that?
FarCry New Dawn.
Oh yeah,
I still gotta play Far Cry 5. Never played it because I
yeah. I
feel
haven't played it either.
yeah,
It was on sale not too long ago, wasn't it?
yeah. I'm so poor though, so
Yeah, understandable.
understandable.
Yeah.
But
So real quick, just to clarify, we're gonna read off a brief description of the game that is upcoming, and then we'll give our opinions about that, just so people understand.
yep. Um, what I really am excited about this. Fuck. Hello. English.
Yeah, dude, come on, speak up.
So for this Far Cry, it's the first Far Cry that is actually like a direct sequel from the last one. Fun fact, because like you got Far Cry 3 with
Yeah,
what was it?
with Jason.
Jason.
Yeah,
What
and
was it?
then Jason was Far Cry 3, and then Far Cry 4 was Ajay Gale,
Oh yeah.
and then Far Cry 5 was like redneck dude that you made.
You make
Redneck
them?
dude or dudette. Yeah, you make your character in Far Cry
Really?
5. Yeah, you could be a guy or a girl. It's not voice acted.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
But anyway, so with this one, it's 17 years after nuclear doomsday, and I'm pretty sure like that's one of the endings of Far Cry 5 is like you can choose for like a nuke to go off.
Yeah.
So if I ever play that, I'll do that ending. I was like, yeah, whatever. Keep it canon. Keep it canon.
Hmm.
And so Hope County. which is in Montana. Gross. Uh, it's just a nuclear winter. Nuclear winter.
Come on, dude. English.
Okay, dude, come on. I'm sick. So, uh, it's in a nuclear winter, and it's like a super colorful landscape, which I really like. The color palette in this looks so good, and like
Hmm.
I'm a little bit of a sucker for a nice color palette, so I'm pretty fucking pumped. And it's just like a typical nuclear game, kind of like Fallout, where it's like it's makeshift and all the buildings are makeshift, all the weapons are makeshift. It looks really cool,
Hmm.
and it's again co-op. Far Cry's are always co-op, so we love that.
Yeah.
And it also has like a bunch of like RPG elements in it. I don't know if you've seen this, but like you shoot an enemy and like damage is like there's like a damage indicator and stuff.
So kind of like Borderlands, where like the numbers come out of them.
Yeah,
What? That sounds a little crazy.
yeah. I was like, interesting. I've never would expect Far Cry to do that, but
Yeah.
I like a different approach. Because they've had the same type of game
Yeah, the
for
same sort of
3, 4.
for a good bit for like yeah 3 or 4 games almost.
Yeah, if you count
Uh,
like Blood Dragon and
Blood
Primal.
Dragon and yeah Primal. Primal actually added a lot of gameplay elements to 5, where it added all the melee combat and the throwing weapons and whatnot. But
And taming. Hmm.
and yeah, you can tame animals. What
Yeah, you could like tame like a mountain lion and just have it do its dirty work.
in Far Cry 5?
And Primal.
No, I
And
knew that in
5.
Primal. You can do it in 5 too. I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Dude, that's crazy.
Alright.
That's gonna be one of the games where we had to both play it together. The Far Cry 5 and New Dawn. But I don't, man. I'm not sure I'm too interested in Far Cry New Dawn
Why?
because I know how Far Cry 5 ended. Like I know how that worked out, and I was very upset at the ending. Either or, like whichever ending you got, I didn't like it because I'm not gonna say because you want to play it. I don't want to spoil you.
Ah.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that to you, man.
Alright, dude, thanks.
Yeah, it was just it just didn't really it didn't like settle with me well. It made my little tummy upset. But
Interesting.
nah, I don't know, man. And then they took away the voice acted main character, which
Yeah,
adds
that's
a
kind of
lot
weird.
to yeah, it adds a lot to the Far Cry experience because it's like majority of the time when you're playing Far Cry 3 and 4, your guy is just like, what the hell is happening? Why do I have to do that? In what way? And you just do it, but your guy's like, why? Why
Yeah.
do I have to? So it kind of voices like the player's opinion or like the player's thoughts. Where it's like I remember there was like one time I can't remember which Far Cry, whether it was 3 or 4, but like you're fighting a boss and your guy's like, finally you're fucking dead or something like that. It's like after a long time you think that you're like, finally this guy's dead.
I think that's
You know,
4.
I think it is too. I don't remember 3.
3 was the
3
best
was
one.
yeah 3. I don't remember 3 saying that, but 3 was the best one. I remember 3 had that weird knife fight with the yellow guy's boss.
The yellow
Like
guys, boss?
yeah, the team that had the yellow stripes on their arms. You remember that? It was like the second island.
There's not. Oh.
That was Far Cry 3.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and you had the weird knife fight. He like cuts off your finger. I think you like lose a finger there.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
and then
remember
it's
that.
like you have a knife fight and you stab him or whatever and he dies. Blah.
Oof.
Yeah, and then they did that weird thing with Voss where he died. Uh, but then like it zooms in on his face and his eyes just like look at the camera for no reason, and I was that like Voss is just there still.
It was a good meme.
Yeah, it really is. But back to Far Cry 5, just taking away the main character kind of takes away a good chunk of the story. I feel.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and I don't know, just this. It's cool. I maybe because I live in the United States, so I don't really care. But it's cool when you go to a tropical island ran by pirates and you have to fight pirates. That's fun. It's cool when you have to go to some weird mountain place. I can't remember where Far Cry 4 takes place, but like it's
like
like the Himalayas or some shit
yeah.
like that, right? Yeah, you have to go to the Himalayas and fight a dictator who is like very charismatic. That's a blast. And then Far Cry 5, you're some redneck cop who goes to Montana to stop a cult. Like, I don't know. That's just not fun to me.
I don't know. I mean, the scenery looks good.
I'm not going to say the game isn't pretty. I think the game is pretty, but just gameplay wise, I'm not sure I'd have a fun time. Especially since it's kind of like Far Cry 4 all over again with just a little more things added to it.
Or they could beat Far Cry 4 in like 5 minutes. Remember that?
Yeah, if you do, the game starts, if you just stand in the room for like 5 minutes, you just beat the game. That that was like speedrun tactics, bro.
If you say so.
Yeah, that's a joke from the stream, which you guys should watch at twitch.tv/XavierJPG09.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's a joke that you can see in our past broadcast. But
what were we doing? Those speedrun tactics.
One of us was a droid and one of us was the Jedi, and we would force push the droid forward. Yeah. That was within like the first 10 seconds of the game.
Yeah,
that we were playing episode 1. We're like speedrun tactics, and we blew the fucking C-3PO forward. But yeah. But just do you have any thoughts on Far Cry 5 other than what I've said?
No.
Yeah. Okay. But I guess to kind of keep with the apocalyptic style, I suppose we could talk. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about Metro Exodus.
I really want this one too.
Yeah, I really want to play the other Metro games too because I haven't played them. I know my buddy. I'm pretty sure my buddy Lewis has, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to ask him after this, or I'm sure he'll tell me because I'll tell him to watch this, and he'll be like, "I've never played that," or he'll be like, "Yeah, of course I've played that." But so about Metro Exodus, it's obviously a upcoming first-person shooter. It's the third installment of the Metro franchise. So there's Metro 2033, there's Metro Last Light, and then there's going to be Metro Exodus. You still play as Artyom. It's been said that it's now open world, but apparently it's like a linear open world experience.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like levels that you can do kind of what you want in, but it's not like super hand-holdy.
Yeah.
But you can do what you kind of want to do, but the story will still continue no matter what. The game is set 2 years after Metro Last Light, and it follows the redemption ending of that game. So it's like the good ending. It follows the good ending of that game. Because I want to play it, I had to look it up. I wanted to look up the ending just to know what it was about. Because I wasn't sure if that was good or bad. But just it's like the good ending. It follows the redemption ending. And then it's like it's post-apocalyptic. It's apparently, from what I've read, I could be wrong because I haven't played the games. It's between the war of Nazis and communists, and it seems, I believe it's Moscow got bombed that the game takes place in.
Yeah.
And people went down into the metros to survive. And this is, I think it's like 20 years later, because I think 2013 was when the bombs dropped, and then 2033 is when the games start. And they're based on the books, who I forget they're written by, but I will put it on screen right now. Bop, there it is. It's gonna stay there. Stay there.
What a cool guy.
Bop, it's gone. His name's gone. Was there for like 5 seconds.
Seems
but
like
yeah,
a cool guy.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. That guy. Whoever he is, Bop, he's on the screen again. That guy, he's a blast, man. You should see him at parties. He's hilarious. Bop, he's gone. All right. So just like we said beforehand, we both really want to play the Metro series, and they have a remake. I think, man, I forget what it's called. It's like
Last Light
Metro
Redux.
Yeah, it's Metro Redux.
Last Light Redux.
No, it's Metro Redux because it's both 2033 and Last Light put into one, and it's remade on the newest engine. Cool. Yeah, I mean, it might be a DLC for Last Light, and it just Redux is the first one.
Yeah.
It is it's
Metro.
Metro.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted
Yeah,
to make
it's just a
sure.
bundle.
Yeah, but I read it on the website. It's like not a remaster. I guess it kind of is, but it's rebuilt on the new engine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then it's the same like story and whatever. But I mean, this game looks pretty good. It looks, I've always had like my eye on the Metro series because it's weird in like a good way. But it's I'm always kind of like a sucker for the post-apocalyptic games. So I've always had my eye on this. What about you, Xavier? What do you think?
I don't know anything about the game, like story wise. But last night I was listening to another podcast I listened to because of video games,
Hmm.
and the one that you guys like the one that played early said it was just like so much fun. And it's just like he says like spooky and like I want to get spooked. And I recommend it playing like on like a good TV with like good pair of headphones. I was like, yeah, that'd be fun. Like
Yeah,
and like it's not too realistic, but it's also like not easy. It's not like too hard, but not too easy. I was like,
yeah, it's
I
like
need a good
a
challenge.
healthy median.
Yeah. So I'm keeping my eyes on it.
Yeah, me too. And from what I understand, I'm not sure so much in the first game, but I know in the second game there's like a good amount of like stealth mechanics too,
Yeah.
where you can sneak around people who are in the world. Um, and then to clarify, also for those who may not know, the enemies in this game are kind of like fellow survivors, but like the bandits. I don't know why I said bandits like
Bandits.
that. The bandits.
Firemen and bandits.
The bear. Oh, that's a throwback, dude.
Yeah, it is, dude.
Bearman, not to us, but to other YouTubers. Um, but bandits, raiders, and then it's mutated wildlife. So like bears, rats, dragon things. I don't know what they are. I just remember there's like a flying dragon
I
thing,
have no idea.
and then something called the dark ones, which are like humanoid things, which I don't know what they are. I just know they're called like dark ones. Anyways, any other thoughts about the Metro Exodus game?
Nothing good.
Okay. Well, I know you have one more game to cover, and then I also have one more. So if you want to go ahead with that game,
Um, it is a game called Rage 2.
I
And
never did play the first one.
yeah, I don't, I don't think I'm gonna play this one. It just doesn't like appeal to me, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But so I guess it's like an asteroid devastation after. So I guess like that's how Rage 1 started, because like it
Yeah.
says like in the decades following an asteroid devastation, most of the Earth is like unforgiving wildland,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone's just like out to kill you pretty much. It's kind of like reminds me of Mad Max.
I was about to say, is this Fallout 5? It sounds like Fallout because this is made by BioWare, isn't it?
You mean
Or not
Bethesda?
BioWare, sorry, Bethesda.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's like published by Bethesda.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I remember in the first game, there's like you come out of like a vault.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I completely remember this. You're in like a vault suit. Someone picks you up. They're like, "Hey, you gotta change out of that suit, or else people are gonna be like, oh, he's one of those guys."
That's interesting.
Yeah, I completely remember that. If I'm thinking of the right game,
Ah.
then that's you know, it's Fallout with a different skin, I guess.
Oh, do you know what game we forgot to talk about? I'll say it after
What?
this.
Okay, yeah. So continue.
But anyway, it's just a bunch of like civilizations trying to rise up and claim their space, and there's like I guess it says like the peace that they established is being threatened, so shit
Mm-hmm.
is going down,
Mm-hmm.
and your character's name is Walker, the last ranger of Vineland, maybe Vinland, I don't know, probably Vineland, and
Mm-hmm.
he like tries to stop the dystopian world, and so I don't know, it just seems like another post-apocalyptic shoot 'em
Yeah,
up, I guess, I don't know.
yeah. From what I understand, it's kind of nothing that we're really interested in. At
Nah,
least I'm not really.
neither am
Uh,
I.
I remember I got pretty upset when they announced Rage 2 at E3. They did like a
Yeah.
Was that when they had Bethesda Land?
I think
I
so.
can't remember. I think it was because it was like one of the most disappointing E3s where they're like, "We're bringing Skyrim to another console."
I was like a fridge.
Yeah. No, that was the newest E3. That was
Oh
where they announced Fallout 76. I think it was the E3 before that.
no,
You don't think so?
no. This Rage 2 was announced around. I think it is announced before E3,
That's
like
what I'm
a
saying.
couple, like a week before the E3 of this year or last year.
Oh, okay. I'll have to look that up afterwards. To
I'm
see.
I'm more than certain because I'm pretty sure it got leaked.
Yeah. I don't know though. I know Fallout 76 got leaked when it got announced, but
Yeah, fuck that game.
yeah, that game was pretty trash.
That's the game that we
There's
wanted.
gonna be a video. I may leave a link to it if it's up. I don't know where it's me waiting to load into Fallout 76 lobby for like 15 minutes, trying to play it for some video. It was annoying. The game was garbage, and then we got stuck in our Pip Boys, so I had to leave and rejoin because I was stuck in the Pip Boy. Anyways, that's not what we're talking about right now. We're talking about Rage 2, which is Fallout with a reskin. So it's probably
Or
gonna play pretty similar, honestly.
probably. I don't know. When it was
Yeah.
announced, I just didn't care. I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
It's
You know,
for
I
people that
actually
like it, that's good. But
yeah, for people who liked Rage 1, will probably enjoy Rage 2, but it's pretty mediocre in my opinion.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's not up my alley. Even though I just said I love post-apocalyptic futures, not that type of post-apocalyptic future. Just to clarify, I like the more nitty-gritty shit. But
Can be.
if I bet I'm pretty sure I can guess what you're gonna say. We forgot to talk about, which
Yeah, Fallout
is
76.
oh, is it Fallout 76? Is what you were gonna say?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
What are you
All
gonna
right,
say?
I was gonna say the Outer Worlds.
We haven't played that yet.
Well, yeah, we haven't played it. I get yeah.
That's what I was
So
talking. What?
I thought you meant about upcoming games.
No, we'll talk about that next week.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, we did play Fallout 76, and it was not fun.
As you just described.
Yeah, we walked around for a while, killed like some ghouls, and then left. We found a gator. We tried to put up a house inside of a gator, and it didn't work because it was like an amusement park.
Yeah. It's like for the record, it was an amusement park, not a real life gator.
Yeah, not a real gator. Just for those who were confused. But yeah, that game was pretty bad. It's disappointing. There's so much potential, but soon we're gonna play Skyrim online, and that's gonna be fun because Skyrim's already a good game, and
Yo,
just add one more friend into that, and that sounds pretty good to me.
100% Skyrim.
Hell yeah, dude. We already have so many things that we have to 100%. We got 100% Lego Star Wars, Lego Marvel. Now we have to
Lego
100%
Marvel Superheroes 2.
Skyrim. You have the second one too?
It's on my wish list.
Oh my god, this kid. All right.
Gwen Stacy's in it. It looks pretty cool. Like Spider Gwen.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then
Oh,
featured-
I know a good amount of the story of the second one actually. Now
I
that I
don't.
think, not like 100%, but I like remember it from trailers.
Hulk Thor Ragnarok is in it.
Oh shit, that's pretty awesome. That's the like Hulk minifig from the movie, right?
Yeah, like when he's
Yeah.
like in the cage fighting Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's actually just side tangent before I do the last game. There's a theory out there that Hulk was on that place. Forget what it's called. The place where he was fighting. He was there for like centuries because of how time passes there.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, because the one guy, he's like, oh, I've been here fucking forever. I would have lived like 1,000,000 times or whatever. The guy who like leads, and Hulk's been there for real life for 2 years. And when Loki falls out and Thor falls out of the Bifrost like 2 seconds apart from each other, that's like 2 weeks. So it's like it's safe to assume Hulk has been there for a long time.
Wild, bro.
Yeah, dude. But anyways, last game to talk about of the upcoming games is a very disappointing title, in my opinion.
Well, you can't really say that since you don't play it. Well,
I can say it because it's EA,
yeah, that makes sense.
but it's Anthem. And for those who don't know, Anthem is an online multiplayer action RPG That is what is described on the site. I don't know what that means exactly
What do you mean?
because I've seen no RPG elements on the game. I've
No.
only seen gunplay. Um, but it's set, and this is on the website, is what I'm about to say. It is set in an unfinished world.
Yeah, like
And
unfinished as in like not like an unfinished like development, but like an unfinished.
how do you mean?
Like a world is like being built, like civilization is building a world, like.
Nope, that's not what that means. It literally. All right, here I'll continue on and
Oh
I'll show
no,
you.
no, I know what it means because like they're adding like is it because like they're adding more to like the world as time goes on?
I feel like that's what they're gonna try to do with the
That's
way they set
exactly
it
what they're
up.
gonna do. That's I know what they're
But
doing.
according to the lore, it means that the world was built by gods using these things, using a power called the Anthem. And they were, creating these worlds, and they suddenly vanished before finishing the world. And humanity was left with these things called javelin exosuits, which are the suits you see in all the trailers and the gameplays. That they were left these by their ancestors and are now using them to help inhabit a world for themselves. I'm not sure if the world is Earth. I'm pretty sure it's not. Um, but they're still called humans. I don't know if this is like they traveled far away from Earth or something. I couldn't find that.
Yeah, no idea.
Um, and as someone who's played Mass Effect Andromeda, you can see a lot of similarities gameplay wise between them. The movement system is pretty similar. Just seeing how you can hover in the air while you aim down sights, the animation looked pretty identical, if you ask me. And that was from someone who's only seen a little bit of Anthem gameplay as compared to full gameplay of Andromeda. Uh, and like the gunplay itself looks pretty similar, so it probably won't be, in my opinion, it won't be the most fun in the world.
Yeah,
As playing Andromeda, it's the best out of the Mass Effects, but it's not the best out of any shooter in the world.
exactly.
Yeah, but I don't know. Anthem's not that good looking to me. It kind of looks a little boring. It looks like someone's trying to be Destiny, you know.
Yeah,
And
Destiny's
actually, I
good.
saw
I like
Des-
Destiny.
yeah, Destiny's fine, but like even Destiny isn't the best. You know what I mean? There's games that done better than Destiny.
Just depends type of player you are. A lot of people
Yeah,
like Destiny.
I'm not hating on Destiny, but I'm just saying like Destiny isn't the best of what it's done.
No.
It's still good, but like this looks like a poor attempt at being Destiny.
Yeah.
And I saw an interview with a, I don't know who it was, but it was one of the guys working with Anthem or working on Anthem, and he was saying how the movement system, like the being able to fly and being able to hover while you shoot, is the thing that really differentiates it from Destiny. I was like, can you hover and shoot in Destiny too? Like, I thought that was a
Um,
thing that you could do.
pretty sure.
Yeah, right. It's just not in third person.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
don't
right.
know. Yeah, Anthem just doesn't look that good to me at
Nah,
all. It looks like it's trying to be too many things.
a lot of too many things.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I guess it's kind of good that they're trying to branch out what they're developing because this Bioware is usually, you know, they're usually grouped in. I couldn't think of the words there for a second. They're grouped in with like storytelling games, like heavy story games with RPG aspects, and now they're doing a kind not an MMO, but an online multiplayer game. It's kind of cool that they're doing that, but
Also,
you know,
kind of not.
yeah, I've played Mass Effect Andromeda's multiplayer, and it's nothing to really write home about. So I don't know. Maybe they'll do something good. So
Maybe.
far, I haven't seen anything that fantastic, but I could eat my own foot. You know what I mean? If I'm proven wrong, I'll fucking
People don't,
jump off. I guess.
people don't think we don't like video games. We just like shat on all these upcoming ones.
We shit on half of the video games that we talked about. But I swear to God, we play games. We shit on half the video games and then talked about how we played like a decade-old Lego video game,
Dude, it's a good game.
and then we played Apex and we're bad at it. Oh, dude, that's funny. But yeah. Do you have any other thoughts on Anthem?
That's my thought.
That's your thought, just
Yeah.
yeah, I could kind of see that, but I don't know. I just wish they would do better.
Yeah.
I remember we talked about it last episode. Actually, we were saying that there were loot boxes in Apex,
Yeah.
and that was bold of EA to do.
Very bold.
I'm not sure if there are loot boxes in Anthem.
Mm,
God, I
I
almost
don't know
said
yet.
Apex. There's so many titles that are like super similar to each other. Anthem, Apex, developed and published by the same studio, or not developed but published by the same studio.
Yeah.
Who do you think? Like, I feel like Apex was really out of the blue. Was that even announced before he like got dropped?
No.
No, it just dropped out of nowhere.
It was announced, and then I was like, all right, it's out. Go have fun.
Yeah,
It was like
that was like the thing.
because like I followed, because like I saw like a couple tweets of them, and
Mhm.
like they're like hinting at something, but like never
Mhm.
really said anything about it, and then it's just like,
Yeah,
here you go,
and
here's
then
a
they
trailer.
did the copyrights. Yeah, everyone thought because of the copyrights, everyone thought it was a Mass Effect game because Apex was the multiplayer
And
for
Titanfall.
Andromeda and Titanfall. Is Apex in Titanfall?
Apex is set in the Titanfall.
Well, no, I know it's in the Titanfall universe, but is Apex like a term used in Titanfall?
Oh no, that's just because it's in
Yeah, because just going off of the copyrights, the trademarking and the copywriting of the term Apex and Apex Legends, people thought it was the Mass Effect. It was gonna be one of the next Mass Effect games.
Tis not.
No, it's not. Which I'm thankful for, I guess, because I wouldn't want a Mass Effect battle royale. Because that would just be stupid. Why would you ever do that?
Do you want Tetris Battle Royale? Because let me tell you
That's a
something.
thing. Yeah, get ready for the time of your life if you want Tetris Battle Royale, because that's a thing now on Nintendo Switch.
We already talked about it, Dave.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm advertising it almost. Not making any money for it, but just free adverts. But yeah, I guess it is what it is.
Yeah.
Can't get them all.
Anything
What
else?
I do wish for, I was gonna talk about the that Star Wars video game I had a great idea for.
Go ahead.
I was telling you over Snapchat. I was watching Star Wars: The Clone Wars. I'm rewatching it to try and I just wanted to. I'm not trying to make an excuse. I just wanted to watch the Clone Wars again.
It's a good show.
Yeah, it is. And I was at this episode where like I can't remember exactly. It was like Anakin's Padawan, Ahsoka, had to like lead a fleet on a blockade on Ryloth, I think it is, the like Twi'lek planet, and she got like half her squad killed or some shit like that because she didn't follow orders. And I was like, that'd be a good game if you were able to command a fleet in the Republic, and it kind of had like the story aspects of Mass Effect but deeper.
Yeah.
And you command the fleet. You can do what you want with the fleet. There are ground battles on large maps, and there is space battles on large maps, but they're in space, so it doesn't really matter how large they are, because there's really nothing in them other than spaceships. And then you have like little hub worlds inside each planet, like command posts basically that you can walk around in before the battles. But I feel like someone could do really good with that idea. Not saying my idea is perfect. I'm just saying like someone could have thought of that and done really well. I don't know why I'm looping this into blaming EA, but I'm blaming EA for how bad they've treated the Star Wars brand.
Did you see that Disney and EA are still on good terms?
They're still on good terms?
Yeah.
That's ugly.
Very ugly.
Disney is stupid. Disney has done garbage with Star Wars.
But
honest
dude,
to God.
Frozen 2 trailer, you see that?
There's a Frozen 2 trailer? You're joking.
Nah, it's like a trailer.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
Looks alright, honestly.
I've been saying this for a little bit. I'm gonna rant for 1 second. Disney has
Thanks
ruined Star
for
Wars.
coming to our TED Talk.
Listen to me. This is my TED Talk. TED Talk. It's got TEDx. Star Wars sucks dick now. That's what it's titled. Disney, step up your game. Solo was good. Rogue One was alright. It was better than most. Sequel trilogy, garbage. Please fix. That's been my TED Talk. Thank you for coming. That's people clapping in the crowd. All right.
So we're gonna wrap it up here.
Yeah, that's probably a safe bet to do.
Anyway, Dave, did you get it all out?
Yeah, I've been Dave, just like last time.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I've been Dave, dude.
Daved.
I've been Daved.
Right. And I've been Xavier. Sick and hopefully feeling well tomorrow. Next week.
Now you've been Xavier?
Xaviered.
You've been Xaviered. You've been Xaviered. The G, dude.
I hate you.
I'm the best.
Thanks for watching / listening.
Yeah.
How was it? Be cool.
What?
Hmm?
Be cool. No, we can't say be cool till the end, bro.
Oh,
Come
yeah,
on,
dude.
man. We gotta do the like, subscribe, and whatnot. Share us around on whatever platform you choose. We appreciate any support given.
Be cool.
There you go. All right, bye.
I'm still recording.
All right. Well, I mean, you can. I can cut this part out.
Nah, dude, don't.
What?
Don't.
Well, you gotta say be cool then.
I will. Alright, goodbye, be cool.